Hello. Thank you. And on that note, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Hope y'all are doing well. I literally just finished my Golden Mini review of the new Golden Mini stats since the Golden Perk update came out, and I wanted to jump right in to covering the Cowboy because it seems like they've all had their prices increased to some degree, but they've also gotten major damage buffs. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the TDS wiki, and I can already see some solid stat changes. I was able to find an old Golden Cowboy stats table that I used for a different video about a year ago. And I don't remember hearing any talk about the Cowboy getting stat changes in the past year, so I want to say that this right here is going to be really accurate. So let's go ahead and start out by seeing what the differences are between these two stat tables. The first thing I remember about the old Golden Cowboy was that it did not give any cash at all on the first couple of levels, which is what this stat table shows right here with the NA. And so you can see that the first big change is that you're going to be getting cash now on every single level with the Golden Cowboy. And hold on real quick, that makes me wonder what the difference is between the Golden Cowboy and the regular Cowboy currently. All right, so here's the regular Cowboy stats, and yeah, it looks like that's one of the catches with the regular Cowboy is that you don't get any cash at all for the first couple of levels. So for the Golden Cowboy, you're going to be getting cash at every level, but it's going to be either the 6th shot or the 4th. And that matches up with the older stats. You can see that right here. And so the next thing I'm really interested in is how the DPS has changed. And you can see with the old stats that the DPS was around 2 for the first 3 levels. And that's pretty close to where it is now with the new stats. It's either 2 or 3. And then with the old stats at level 3, it went up to 6. But with the new stats, it goes up to almost 8. The first big difference comes at level 4. With the old stats, you would have had a 12 DPS. And that is going to more than double with the new stats at 26. And then at max level, the old Golden Cowboys DPS was 44. And with the new system, it is going to be 61. And so I'm really impressed with this. All right, now let's move on to the range. Range is really important because it's going to determine how much total damage your tower can do. So what's impressive here is that the range has been changed from, again, something that was just kind of mediocre, 12, 16, and 18, to a really, really good 14, 16, and 20. Now, 20 is a really big deal because the minigunner has a max range of 21. So that means the Golden Cowboy can attack for just about as long as the Golden Minigunner now. That's a first. All right, now the fire rates don't look too different, and then the damages aren't too different either, but the changes with the damage stat is what really changes the DPS. All right, so that's the general rundown on the stats. I'm not going to cover the differences in the upgrade prices or the total cost of the new Golden Cowboy compared to the old one, simply because those prices didn't really change that much. So what's really different about these stats from the Golden Minis is that the Golden Mini stats showed an increase in the DPS at the lower levels, but it's basically the complete opposite for the Golden Cowboy, with the biggest increase in the DPS coming at max level. Let me go ahead and equip the towers I want to use for this challenge. It's going to be the exact same ones as before. I'm going to use the Golden Cowboy. Yes, I finally get to use my favorite cowboy skin again, the Bandit. And the Golden Perk is active, so let me, oh god, I need to get out of this lobby so I can actually get into an elevator. I'm doing Fallen because I want to see exactly how well the Golden Cowboy can do here now with the new stats. I already know that I can win on Molten. I'll probably do Molten again whenever I try out the new Golden Scout. I'm going to go ahead and place a couple of them here in the beginning instead of upgrading one because that's going to get me more monies. All right, you know what I just thought of? I am going to kind of hold back on upgrading my farms. The farms are going to be not quite as important this game simply because the Cowboy is really just a farm that can shoot. I'm going to go ahead and save up my monies here to upgrade these Cowboys to level 3 because that increases their damage from 4 to 8 as well as giving them hidden detection. Since the abnormal boss shows up this wave and he has 175 health, I'm going to put down the Commander to help my Cowboy shoot a little bit faster. Now, Commander is super duper helpful with the Cowboy because of its increased fire rate buff. And when you increase the fire rate of the Cowboy, you increase the rate at which you get the monies. Let's see how they handle these hiddens here. This is 2 Cowboys at level 3. All right, cool. They're going to wipe these hiddens with no problem at all. Rolling into wave 20, the Cowboy is doing really well so far. That's what I remember about it. It's a really good early to mid-game tower. It's even really strong into late game. Like I said, a 61 damage per second is really good for late game. And since we're just now entering mid-game, I'll let you guys know that one of the strategies for the Cowboy is to spam a bunch of them at level 3. Simply because it does decent damage at that level, but it's going to give you so much more money. And you can see here that we're just going to wail on this giant boss. He's a great source of cash because he moves so slowly. Look at all the money signs just popping up over all my towers. That's all right. The shadow boss is about to run through, and I'm pretty sure I want a couple of these at level 4, maybe one at level 5. There we go. We got 3, 4 at level 4 right now. And here comes the shadow boss, not going to even make it through the gauntlet at all. And you know, now that I think of it, I didn't even have to bring the farm here. I could have brought something else to slow the enemies down, like the electroshocker. And here comes the big boy himself running the gauntlet. Is he going to make it through? No, not even. Look at that. He's going to die where the golden minis killed him. This is the first time I played with the golden cowboy since we have the cash trails. Follow me, my children, all the way to the edge of the earth. Wow, they are legit doing it. They're going to follow me all the way over. You're going to follow me when I jump off? Yeah, I can definitely tell a difference between the old max level golden cowboy and the new one. These guys are clearing the horde so much faster. So as we roll into wave 40, I have my final cowboy army put together. He's going to do his worthless stomp. I'm going to clear the stun, of course. Have to hopefully kill some of these fallen guardians before they get too far away. Dang, yeah, we're on the struggle bus here. So by this point with the golden minis, the fallen king was almost a half health. We're going to do a lot of damage as he comes back into the gauntlet. All right, here he is right now at half health. Oh, wow, we're going to get really, really close, man. Oh, dude, if I could rotate faster, oh, man. They did way better than I thought. 15,000 health away. I had no idea we were even going to get that close. I kind of want to try again and try to rotate a little bit better. Actually, why don't y'all do that? Try this at home and let me know if you actually managed to kill the Fallen King on this map with this loadout. And while you're at it, go ahead and let me know what you think about the changes to the Golden Cowboy. And on that note, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead, hit the subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say, Cowboy ain't that bad.